Hi everybody, it's Kayla from the School Counselor Kind blog. I am here sitting in my office at my school. I am not yet ready to show you the rest of my office because I still have a lot of work to do, but I thought it might be helpful to do a video today to share some of the tools and materials that I keep on my counseling table. So this is the table that anytime a student comes in to meet with me or to talk with me, we're sitting around this table. It is a round table, and I always keep this basket of items on my table pretty much at all times unless I'm doing a group in here and we need the table space for an activity or a game. All the kids who come to visit me know that they get to use the items in here while we're talking, and I find it very useful to have some things for them to keep their hands busy, so it's less intimidating for us to talk about some of the tough issues that we're talking about at times. This stuff also kind of attracts kids to come in my room sometimes. They'll just pop in and start using stuff in the basket, and then we also get to have a little chat while they're doing that, so it's kind of cool. So I'm going to show you each of the items in my basket to hopefully help give you some ideas for your own counseling office. So a lot of the items in here I have ordered from the Creative Therapy store. If you haven't checked that out, I would encourage you to. It has a lot of great items. These two are from the Creative Therapy store. These are Tangles. So these are very colorful, has different textures, and they can snap apart. A lot of students will snap them apart and make one long tangle. The cool thing about these is you can tangle them up. Kids will do this all the time with their hands, and no matter how you tangle it, it always comes untangled. So they are amazed by that. Something for them to use in their hands while we talk. Sometimes it's great for getting their frustration or anger out. Pretty cool. I keep two things of therapy putty that I got from Creative Therapy store. These, it's always great to have putty around for them to work out their anger, frustration, or any feelings really. So I have kids that will pull this and tear it, they'll pound it with their fist, they make shapes and objects with it, or they'll roll it into a ball and it kind of bounces around. They sometimes use this as you would use Play-Doh. I have two of them, so if more than one student is in here and want to use it, they can. The great thing about this is the containers come like this, they seal, it's easy storage, and the putty doesn't dry out, so it's pretty nice. I keep this guy. I got him at a party store. He's gotten a lot of use, so he's kind of dirty. He's hard to clean, so that's one of the negative things about it. But when you squeeze him, he does that. He makes that face. The kids get a kick out of that. This is great for frustration, anger, even just to get a little bit of a laugh. So I love having this guy in my basket. I got these magnets at a toy store, I think. I have 12 of them. Kids will often just play around in their hands like that, or sometimes they'll set them out on the table and then use another one to pick them up like that. And it's a great tool to talk about push and pull in friendships. You can kind of do a little counseling with it like that. And it's also just a lot of fun. My Rubik's Cube. This I've had for a while. This can be a great little self-esteem boost for kids when they try really hard and then when they get one side completely one color. It's such a sense of accomplishment. I have some kids that will focus so hard on this and they'll sit at this table for as long as I'll let them and just keep going and going until they get one side completed. So it's pretty simple, inexpensive, and a lot of kids enjoy that. I have all kinds of little squishy things. So I have a little smiley face ball. I have this fish, a little football. I have this airplane. The football and the airplane a lot of times take a ride across my room, but I'm okay with that. Sometimes it turns into a little game for some students. It's always great just even for them to have something to squeeze in their hands while we're talking. Last thing is probably the most popular item in my basket. This is my pin art. Can make shapes like that, like that. Students love this. This one is metal, So sometimes they think, oh, are those nails in there? And I'll tell them they kind of look like nails, but they don't have a sharp edge, so they're not going to hurt your hand or your skin or anything. Sometimes, more often than not, they're made with plastic now. This one is pretty old, so it's still the metal. Kids, sometimes when they see this, they have no idea what it is or how to use it. So this can be a self-esteem boost once their curiosity takes over and they figure it out on their own. They really like that. And they will often use some of the other things in my room to make different shapes with it. And sometimes they like to put it on their face, which I'm okay with. I just kind of warn them to make sure their eyes are closed so these don't poke them in the eye. So this gets a lot of use in my room too. So that's all the things that I keep in my basket. I hope it's given you some ideas for things that you might be able to have in your office. I'd love to see what you keep out for your kids to use when they come in to see you. Comment below the video, write to me on my blog, send me pictures. I'm so enjoying the office pictures that people are posting in the Facebook exchange group. It's given me a lot of ideas for my office, so thank you. I plan to do some other videos. I'm not quite ready yet though, I have a lot of work to do. So thank you for watching and I'll see you later.